Now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Wednesday, the 30th of September. There are warnings of gales in Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth and South East Iceland. The general synopsis at 1800, high Baltic Sea 1040, expected Dogger 1038 by 1800 on Wednesday. The area forecast for the next 24 hours, Viking north at Sierra, southerly or southwesterly, veering westerly later 4 or 5, decreasing 3 at times. Rain at times with fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. South at Sierra, southwesterly, veering northwesterly 3 or 4, increasing 5 or 6 in southeast, fair, moderate or good. 40s, Cromarty, 4th, Tyne, Dogger, Fisher. Variable 3 or 4, becoming northwesterly 5 or 6 in northeast Fisher, mainly fair, moderate or good, occasionally poor. German Bight, Humber, easterly 4 or 5 in south, otherwise variable 3 or 4, fair, moderate or good. Thames, east 5 to 7, fair, moderate or good. Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth. East or northeast 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first, fair, moderate or good. Biscay, east or northeast 5 to 7, decreasing 4 at times in south. Showers, good.
Well, one thing that always worries me about being this low down
in far southeast, otherwise variable 3 or 4. Showers, good.
And I know that
Fitzroy, Seoul, easterly or northeasterly 5 to 7, or at times in South Fitzroy. Showers in Fitzroy, otherwise fair, moderate or good. Lundy, Fastnet, east or northeast 5 or 6, decreasing 4 at times, fair, moderate or good. Irish Sea, variable 3 or 4, becoming east or northeast 5 at times, fair, moderate or good. Shannon, easterly or northeasterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in far south, fair, moderate or good. Rockall, Malley, southwesterly 4 or 5 at first in North Rockall, otherwise variable 3 or 4. Fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Hebrides, southwesterly 4 or 5, becoming variable 3 in south, occasional rain in north with fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Bailey, Faroe, Faroes, southwesterly 4 or 5, increasing 6 or 7 in north, rain at times with fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Southeast Iceland, southwesterly 5 at first in southeast, otherwise 6 to gale 8, occasionally severe gale 9 in northwest, rain at times, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree automatic. East 2, fog, 100 metres, 1037, rising slowly. Stornoway, southwest 2, mist, 3 miles, 1036, rising more slowly. Lerwick, west, southwest 4, continuous slight drizzle, 1 mile, 1035, rising more slowly. Wick automatic, southeast by east 1, recent fog, 6 miles, 1037, rising more slowly. Aberdeen, northeast by north 1, mist, 4 miles, 1037, rising more slowly. Lucas, west by north 2, mist, 5 miles, 1037, rising more slowly. Boomer, southwest by south 2, mist, 4 miles, 1038, rising slowly. Bridlington, east northeast 3, 1038, rising slowly. Sandetty light vessel automatic, east northeast 7, 11 miles, 1033, falling slowly. Greenwich light vessel automatic, east-northeast 6, 1030, now rising. St Catherine's Point automatic, northeast by east 4, 1031, rising more slowly. Jersey, northeast by east 4, 11 miles, 1028, rising more slowly. Channel Light Vessel automatic, east-northeast 7, 1030, rising slowly. Scilly automatic, northeast 4, 19 miles, 1030, rising slowly. Milford Haven, northeast by north 3, 14 miles, 1033, rising slowly. Aberporth, east by north 3, 7 miles, 1034, rising slowly. Valley, east by north 1, 19 miles, 1035, rising slowly. Liverpool Crosby, east-northeast 2, Hayes, 3 miles, 1036, rising slowly. Valencia, southeast by east 1, 15 miles, 1033, rising slowly. Ronald Way, northeast 3, 11 miles, 1036, rising slowly. Malin Head, south-southeast 3, 7 miles, 1036, now falling. Brackenhurst automatic, southeast by east 2, 2 miles, 1037, rising slowly.
It's often quite difficult.
Now is weather forecast for the inshore.
One thing that always worries me about being this low down
for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Tuesday, the 29th of September. A large area of high pressure remains slow-moving to the east of the United Kingdom, bringing settled weather. However, windy conditions are expected in the far northwest and through the English Channel. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Mainly westerly or southwesterly, 4 or 5, but variable 3 or less in Murray South. Rain or drizzle later in far north, otherwise mainly fair, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Rattray Head to Berwick upon Tweed, variable 3 or less, increasing 4 at times, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Berwick upon Tweed to Whitby, variable 3 or 4, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Whitby to Gibraltar Point, variable, mainly east 3 or 4, mainly fair, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Gibraltar Point to Northforeland, easterly 4 or 5, increasing 6 for a time later in south, fair, moderate or good. Northforeland to Selseyville, easterly or northeasterly 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first in east, fair, moderate or good. Selseyville to Lyme Regis, east or northeast 5 to 7, fair, moderate or good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly, east or northeast 5 to 7, fair, moderate or good. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel, east or northeast 5 or 6, occasionally 4 near St David's Head, fair, moderate or good. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel, east or northeast 4 or 5, fair, moderate or good. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway, easterly or northeasterly 4 or 5 in south, variable 3 or 4 in north, fair, moderate or good. Isle of Man, east backing northeast later 3 or 4, occasionally 5 in south, fair, moderate or good. Loch Foyle to Collingford Loch, variable 3 or 4, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel, variable 3 or less, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point, variable 3 or less, occasionally 4 at first. Fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath, variable 3 or 4. Fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. And finally, Shetland Isles, southwesterly 3 or 4, increasing 5 at times, occasionally 6 later in far north. Fog patches until later, rain or drizzle at times, moderate or good, occasionally very poor until later. And that completes the shipping bulletin.